Hello, everyone. Welcome to the channel. I just want to say some things that are gonna make some people upset. And if you unsubscribe to the channel, I don't, you know, cannot do nothing about it. But I just want to say, for our African American people, we are in trouble. This has been bothering me for some time, and I have not said anything. But I gotta get this out. Um, it's very important that we understand our history and stop keeping secrets because we are in trouble, y'all. Especially the people that live in Alabama, Florida, Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, Mississippi, Tennessee, Illinois, and then some parts of the Midwest. They like to keep secrets, family secrets, community secrets, things that other family members want to know. They're not telling, and it could be you. You know, I really want to just address this because my heart has been heavy on this. It's been bothering me for the past couple of weeks. And I just want to say some things that might disturb some of y'all, might wake you up. I want to say if you are molested, raped, or any kind of thing, get some help, y'all. For real, get some help. Go to therapy, go to counseling, because it's important to talk about whatever you're going through to a licensed therapist, counselor. Don't be embarrassed. Don't be ashamed. If you were treated or grew up wrongly in a sense that it affected your health, get some help. Not all parents are uh, wrong in their doing. A lot of these children that's growing up now, I'm a young adult, I'm married, I have a child of my own, and I'm learning every day, okay, as a parent, as a father. I want to say this that first, that people in my generation are having children young don't realize the value of parenting, don't realize the importance of being a father or a mother. They think it's okay that to be on welfare. They think it's okay to have be on food stamps. Even grown ups that's older, that's in their 50s and 60s, think it's all right. The new great grandmother is at the age of 60. The new grandmother is at the age of 40. Where that when that bothers me because when I was at the age of 5, my great grandmother died at the age of 100. I remember my great grandmother. I remember seeing her face to this day. I laugh at myself because my great grandmother was had red cheekbones, and I remember she had a wig on her head, and they took it off her head, and it scared the crap out of me because her hair was all white. And the reason why they her hair was wrapped in a bun because her hair was very long. I remember that to this day. We must. And I'm gonna say this. We must know our history. What happened to us in the African American community 400 years ago is in 400. This is the 400 years that we have been commemorated as slaves in this country. Okay, our ancestors, our great grandparents. Okay, we we still as African Americans have this bitterness when it comes to that. We are still angry at this country. We are still angry at each other. I'm just gonna say this. Y'all gonna be upset with me, but it doesn't really matter if you be upset. Get over it. Get over the fact that this happened. It's done with. That this happened to us. It's in the history books. All right. Every single day, African Americans make history. We, as African Americans, are the only people that don't understand our history and where we come from. Those who know our history won't tell. That not 95% or 90 or 80% won't say anything. As African Americans, yes, we have the responsibility of learning our own. But it's like a book my dad wrote some years ago. It's called "How Bad Do You Want It?" How bad do you want it? It doesn't matter if with your history. It doesn't matter if it's something that you want to possess in your life. How bad do you want it? It's a shame that we don't know where we really come from in Africa. We are not just from the Medinki tribe. We are not just from Tego. We're not just from Nigeria. We are not just from Liberia, Ghana, South Africa. 'Cause that's where everybody think they should go, or Kenya. You know, there's other nations in Africa. Okay. Yes, we were slaves. We were burnt down. We were drowned. They killed us. They raped us. Yes, they did it all, and it hurts and it's wrong. Yes, it's wrong, truly wrong. But what will our children? What are our children learning today to help one another get past that? What can we do as parents to teach our children wrong from right and right from wrong? Because in reality, these kids don't. Let me tell y'all something. It's okay to wear a name brand clothing. It's okay. If you want to wear name brand clothing, that's fine. It's okay to want jewelry. It's okay to want to, succeed in life. But let me tell you something. Let me just say this. Being a multimillionaire, that's a stressful environment. You know why? Because that multimillionaire, in all reality, some of them not happy with their lives. Some of them commit suicide because they are stressed out. They are bitter. Just like the African American community, there are some that are bitter with their income. Some are bitter with the hate and crime that's going on. Some are bitter and angry with their life and where they grew up. But like I said, we are the only ones that don't know our history. Let me just say this to y'all. Y'all gonna be mad at me, but President Obama wasn't first of all, he didn't even do nothing. He didn't do much for the African American community. Oh, yes, he did. Yes, what did he do besides give everybody Obamacare? What did he do? And first of all, he wasn't even the first black president of the United States. Hello, lights. Really, to be honest with y'all, we believe that. If you look at the $2 bill, if you had the old $2 bill, there is a guy, a African American person. You can't really see. You need a magnifying glass. But there was a guy. His name, I believe, was James Harrison or Henderson, something like that, with an H. It was. I can't remember his last name, but he was before. That's the thing too. It's not in the history books. I'm just gonna say this. It's not in the history books because they took it away. But he, there was before even George Washington became president, officially, known as a president of the states. They say he was the first president of the United States. He wasn't. Okay, y'all. That's just that's just hogwash. They want us to all believe he was not the first president of the United States. Before before he was president, there was another president even before that, and this president had to go away. So they swore in another president, and it was an African male that was a slave. Well, probably wasn't a slave, but was African American and was into politics. His name was James Harrison. He's on a $2 bill. He was president for the day or two or a week or so, but the government don't want you to know that. Okay, our history is very important. We the only community that don't know our true history, where we come from. When it comes to a Jewish person, when it comes to an Indian person, when it comes to a person from the Caucasian community, they all know their history, where they come from. But us, and everybody know that Columbus did not discover America. Truth be told, they want you to believe that, but it's false. And they actually telling you that it is false. He did not discover America. Okay, so let's get that straight. But besides that, the guy named James, I didn't believe his name was James Harrison, something like that. He wasn't just the first black president. It was 7 other presidents before him that was sworn into as well. But it's not in the history books because they don't want you to know that. So, like I said, it's great and all that Obama, everybody who's alive now got to see Obama be president. That's fine and good. But really, let's get over that. Okay? It's sad that our community is killing each other like crazy. And this is what the government wants, to be honest with you, because they know, especially with the African men and especially the Latino men, they know that they're strong. And if they could get them where they want them, they got them. And that's what's been happening for over 20 something odd years and above. Okay? They know that we are a strong community. And if we come together as one, get rid of this gang violence, get rid of the violence of shooting each other up, get rid of selling these drugs and all this kind of stuff. Because in all honesty, y'all, let me just say this. If you're selling drugs in your house, they know it. If you're selling drugs on the corner, they know it. And sometimes they're not gonna do nothing or say anything because they're gonna wait to the very last minute and get you, lock you up for 15 years, lock you up for 20 years, and they know what they're gonna do. They're gonna say that's the way of the law. They say that's what they're like. That's where we want you at. Then we got the bad situation of like, it's their fault. Why they do this to us? Well, why was your loved one doing it in the first place? They're like, oh, because they couldn't find a job. They could. That's true. A lot of people that's locked up in prison have that hard time finding a job placement because of the wrong that they did. Or it could have been too that they didn't do anything and they locked them up for false reasoning. Okay, that's true too. So let's not get that mixed up. That is also true because sometimes the government will lock you up just because you were there. You doing 30 years in jail. You ain't even murder nobody, but they blame you. All right. So let's just get that straight. That's another problem we got. But like I said, the next generation after me is in trouble because being looking at TV, watching TV, that's okay. We need your fun time. Being on the tablet, that's okay. You need your fun time, all that kind of stuff. But our history, what we do right now today, is what is going to be in the history books tomorrow. This name blame game thing that's been going on for over 50 years, it gotta stop. It really do. And I'm sorry I'm shaking the camera, but I gotta get this out. We have to come together as communities, stop keeping secrets. If you know someone in your family is looking for someone, please let them know. If they want to know their history, where they come from, please let them know. It's very important. Stop keeping secrets. I'm gonna say it again. Stop keeping secrets. Our health is very important. Your mental health is very important. That's why a lot of people are sick now, is because they're mentally keeping secrets that is killing them off. It's not just by diabetes. It's not just by blood pressure, having high blood pressure. It's not by MS. It's not by PSTD. It's because you're keeping things in, holding things in for a very long time, and you can't get rid of it because you don't want to get rid of it. If you are molested, raped, go get counseling, go get therapy, go pray, ask the Lord to help you. Because in power of prayer, there is power in prayer. For those who believe in Jesus, please let me tell you something too, and I'm gonna get a lot of backlash for this. But Jesus was not white. They want you to think that. They took a famous artist and the artist did a portrait of his cousin. I forgot the artist's name. Very Picasso, something like that. Took a very painting of his cousin, and they went off of that and said that was Jesus. No, if you're gonna read the Bible says to study to show thyself approved. So that means you gotta study every day. Because every day when you study something, you might look at a scripture in the Bible, read it for the first time, and then months later you go back to that scripture, you're gonna find something else different. There's reasons why it says that. You know what I mean? But in the Bible, it's talk about Jesus and his hair being made out of wool. Wool. And no, I'm not saying Jesus was African. I'm not gonna say that because I don't know. But they say his hair was made out of wool, not straight hair, long hair. Okay, let's just get that statement, that alleged issue out. Okay, but back to what I was saying. There's reasons for your health, you know, for you not being healthy, because you don't gotta be just healthy physically. You gotta be healthy mentally. And I know I'm going on a tangent, but for order for me to be healthy, I gotta say something. Speak up. Teach your children our history. Our history matter. We invented, we built this country from the ground up. Yes, you should be proud of that. We done so much for this country. We deserve better. We all deserve better. But at the end of the day, it's gonna take for as parents, for us to teach our children the right way to live, the right how to live, how to grow food, how to eat the right types of food, and not just all this cake and unhealthy living. The unhealthy foods, all these processed foods, all these foods with pesticides, all these foods with the GMOs in it. Dang, that's gonna kill you off. Because it is killing us off. Having diabetes is going to kill you off. Having high blood pressure is going to kill you off. Having MS is going to kill you off. Having all these diseases, cancer is killing everyone. Like cancer is the number one epic besides HIV and AIDS. It's destroying us. It's not the way we supposed to live. The reason why some of us got cancer and all this other stuff because of bitterness, emotionally unstable, anger, frustration, depression, oppression, anxiety, panic attacks, seizures. Limbs got to be cut off because your body is not functioning right. Because your body is decaying and eating off other parts of the other body. Blockages, blood clots, and all that. There's more to the story. We must live a healthy lifestyle. In order to live a healthy lifestyle, we gotta let go. Let go. Pray. Do something. Change your environment. Just don't think that welfare is gonna make you sustainable, because it's not. Living on welfare wasn't for you to live your whole life on. Welfare was to get you out of what the situation you're in now. Stop being lazy and think that collecting unemployment is gonna work for you for the rest of your life, because it's not. Get you a retirement fund. Get you a 401k if you got to. Do something. We gotta do something. Living on minimum wage is not gonna sustain you. Go to school. Get an education. Allow your child to want to go to college. Don't, and this I want to say too before I close with this. If your child want to be an artist, let them be an artist. Don't decide for your child what they want to be. Because at the end of the day, you know what you're going to do to your child? You're going to make your child bitter, angry, upset. They're going to grow up saying, oh, this is what my parent want me to be. And then when that person asks them what they want it to be, they're going to say, I want to be a doctor. And that person's going to be like, why have you become a doctor? Well, it's because, and now my culture or it's our tradition that the parent choose for us. No, your child, the one God gave you and created for you, has a mind, have a heart, have an emotion, have a soul, have a spirit of their own. And you know what that child is gonna be? that child is gonna be like, I should have did what I wanted to do, but now I have to live a life like what my parents want me to grow up grew up to be. Something in that nature, you know. I'm just saying it all wrong right now, but you get the drift. It is time for our African American community to grow up, to stop keeping secrets from one another, to eat healthier, not just eating collard greens and all these things that thinking that that's was part of our African American uh, 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 food, because it's not. In reality, collard greens is a hybrid. Broccoli is like a hybrid, and I got it right here growing. But really, we supposed to eat wild greens. That's what we came up over with wild greens. The wild greens was one of the things that we ate, and then during the slave time, during the slave trade and all that kind of stuff, wild greens. That's what our bodies was used to. And then one day, a slave master and came up and cultivated a hybrid of a collard green, was basically, I'm not gonna say this in the right terminology, and I know y'all probably like, what is he talking about? The wild green basically pollinated with something else, and that's how they came up with the collard green. We're not supposed to eat that in reality, but we sure do enjoy it. I enjoy it, but we have to do better. We have to eat healthier. Stay away from things that's gonna kill us. Let's do the right thing. Let's come together. Let's stop keeping secrets. Let's have a healthy lifestyle and become one. If your child is with you now, forgive them. Forgive yourself. If they did something wrong, forgive them. That's what I mean. I don't mean you gotta forgive them just because. If your child did something that to hurt you as a parent, forgive them. Because you don't know if your child gonna live tomorrow. You don't know if you're gonna live tomorrow. Forgive them. If your parent is gone on to be with the Lord and they did something to you that hurted you, forgive. Go to counseling. Go to therapy. We all are not perfect. I'm not perfect. I'm just gonna make that clear now. I'm not perfect. But in order to live a healthy lifestyle, we must let go of all the things that we have been going through, of all the hurt, pain, and bitterness. I hope and pray that this helped you today. And I'm sorry that I went on a tangent, but African American, our people and community, we must help each other out. Share this video with someone and let it bless someone. Let it be an eye opener that we must come together. Stop holding back. Fight for our rights in the right way, not the wrong way. And let us become responsible for one another. Because we all what we got. Peace out, my guys. Until next time.